Daniel Louis in. Hi, Daniel.
Yeah, I see him.
Do you know how powerful it feels to hear people speaking about you while they're on Skype waiting for you to Skype in? Meanwhile, you are sitting at your desktop while you twiddle your thumbs, going, I will call in when I am good and goddamn ready.
And I'll
Well, that's
accept
your
you.
Johnny Depp impression, is that?
Let me share the story from last week, Daniel, really quick before we get started.
Listen, wait, before you
Who's
do
gonna
it.
tell it? I think Daniel needs to tell
No,
it.
you can tell it.
All right.
You can tell it if you want, but I want to set it up. That's all I want.
All right.
Okay. Listen,
This was
ladies and
awesome.
gentlemen, this was the most brilliant 10 seconds I have heard in 20 years minimally. Okay? And this is one of the funniest things I have ever heard. I've seen Sam Kinison live. I have seen many stand-up comedians. Sam Kinison was one of my favorite, but this was one of the most hysterical things I have ever heard in my life.
He even had me going for a minute.
We went off the air and continued the Skype conversation for a few minutes. Somebody called in because
Wait, let me go ahead and apologize first.
No. You are not allowed to, sir. Hold on.
No apology
there is
needed.
no apology for this. This is the funniest thing.
I'm dying to know now. What kind of hell did you raise before I met you, brother?
This is Ian. Sit back. And I'm telling you, if you can't laugh at this, I'm hanging up on you, and I'm not talking to you again. This is the funniest thing ever. Okay? Dude, we finished the show. We're on the Skype call, and we're BSing with Daniel. Somebody calls in. They have apparently read somebody else's radio post, and they've got the time all screwed up. So this is after midnight Eastern. Okay?
Yes.
So they're calling about some other radio show. Well, yeah, I wanted to call in, and I wanted to discuss some other topic. Now, I'm only giving you the outline. I'm going to let Kim or Daniel give you the details either way. But what proceeded to happen was hysterical. I had to stop myself. I opened my mouth to tell the guy, really just honestly, nicely, listen, you've missed the show. You've read a post from someone else. Because I did this math in my head real quick. Figured out that he was calling the wrong show, had the right phone number because he was obviously trying to get in touch with another UCY show. But there were no live shows going on at that point, so we just simply had the UCY phone line, and we connected him into the Skype conversation, which was just me, Kim, and Daniel at this point. Now.
I think Daniel needs to tell it.
No, go ahead.
No?
Chuck's doing great.
Either I do it or you do
All
it,
right.
Ben.
So we're sitting there, and again, this young man calls in, and he's calling in to hear the Rand Paul speech.
No, Ron Paul.
Oh, Ron Paul. Whoops, wrong one. Whoops.
I wanted.
Got it wrong.
This is what the guy said.
You do it, because I'll fuck it up.
All right. I'm going to do it. The guy called in and said, yeah, I'm calling in because I want to talk about the Ron Paul farewell address. Look, just like that. I'm not kidding. This is exactly the way the guy said it. Okay, and I went, and like I said, I did that math in my head, and I said, this guy's calling about some other show, because we didn't even mention Ron Paul on the show. And I looked over at Kim, and I opened my mouth to go say what exactly that, which was, dude, you called the wrong show. You must have misread the post, on Facebook or something. And this is UCY. You have the right number, but you missed the show. And I was even going to think to myself to help him find whatever show it is in the archive. I'll help you find it, dude. It's at UCY, blah, blah, whatever it is. Which show were you listening to? This is what's in my mind. Daniel, out of nowhere, goes, well, it came out about 20 minutes ago that Ron Paul was assassinated. Deadpan. I mean, like, as if he was saying, it's sunny out today. Deadpan, perfect speech to this guy. Okay. The guy goes,
Oh my God.
oh my God. Oh my God. Really? Really? Deadpan speech again from Daniel. That's right. He was actually killed coming out of a Zaxby's. The guy's, oh my God. And I hung up on him. Okay.
So, you know, he's like, holy shit, he's Googling it. Oh, my God.
So
oh
we
my
were
God.
laughing. We were laughing, and the first thing I said was, how fast did that sucker jump to his computer phone, whatever the hell, and go, Ron Paul assassinated. Where is it? It's not on the mainstream. Oh, my God. Dad, wake up. Wake up, Ron Paul. Ron Paul's dead, Dad. And then Daniel started going, Dad. Like, and all I could picture is somebody trying to shake their dad to tell him that Ron Paul had been assassinated. Now,
He even had me going for a second. I'm like, it was longer than 10 seconds. I was sitting there, and I'm like, oh my God, is he serious? Until he said Zaxby's, I'm like, oh, motherfucker.
that was the thing. I looked at Kim, like, my jaw, like I said, it was open before, during this.
He had
It stayed open.
He said while he was eating chicken fingers.
No, he said chicken fingers after the guy hung up, I think.
Oh.
But, I mean, after I hung up on the guy right then. So you know this guy had his head spinning. If you're listening, whoever you are, now, Daniel, you want to apologize for that?
Yo, I can tell you, just what you described alone of the kid shaking his dad out of bed, sort of reminds me of the little Family Guy spoof commercials of Stewie trying to wake his mom up. Mom, Ron Paul's dead.
To the gentleman who was fortunate enough to be a victim of my morbid sense of humor, I extend my greatest apologies. Ron Paul was not, in fact, assassinated at Zaxby's, walking out with chicken fingers. It was a Crystal's. And it was tonight. Go look that up. So,